You gotta understand, you really have to understand that the Zulu Nation had originally been the Black Spades. They were the biggest, most feared gang in the Bronx. I mean, they'd wear these denim jackets with the cut-off sleeves and fur around the collars and Black Spades written across the back. And this was before gangs had a lot of guns, so it was all about getting beat down with these and with sticks and with knives. I mean, it was brutal. And Bambaataa had the inspiration to stop this gangbanging nonsense, stop killing each other, and let's get creative. So he turned one of the most violent street gangs into one of the most influential cultural organizations. His status was literally legendary. When you heard of Afrika Bambaataa and the Zulu Nation, there was a whole section of the Bronx that was under his command.
Well, the name Zulu Nation inspired me when I seen a movie back in the early 60s which featured Michael Caine called Zulu. That movie just stuck with me. It was just, inspirational seeing the people of Africa fight for what was theirs. I said, one day I'm gonna have me a Zulu Nation.
Bambaataa's personal conversion from gang leader to hip-hop DJ set a trend that swept the Bronx. Kids who would previously have joined gangs began channeling their energy into hip-hop, literally taking to the streets with speakers and turntables.
We just went to the nearest light pole and just plugged in and did, and got our juice. And the police used to come by, even though that was illegal, they allowed us to do it, because it contained us. They knew that, as long as a block party going on, that's where everybody at.
Yo, whoever ain't in rock steady or dynamic, get behind the barriers.
Yo, both rock and crews, can you please listen? Yo, nobody's listening to me. Rockets, get ready.
Well, the battle was to see who was the competitive artist, who was the more better, who had the better moves, who had the better style.
So who won the rocking contest?
You all know we took him out, right?
The crowd would judge it, and they would just say, who you think won the battle, this guy or this guy? And they were like, is it A or is it B? B? Yeah, and then the crowd would just hype it up, yeah, boo!
Who goes for Rocksteady?
When DJs battled, the crucial factor was having the best breakbeats, and that meant digging up obscure records that your rivals didn't know about. The more unexpected the source of the breakbeat, the better the crowd liked it.
Apache was it. Apache was the B-boy anthem. It was the highlight of the party.
The battle of wits that was to come would result in a 60s rock guitar band from England becoming the unwitting godfathers of hip-hop. In 1975, hip-hop was still in its infancy. Few outside the South Bronx were even aware of it. There was no such thing as a hip-hop record. The music was made by DJs who took existing records and mixed the breakbeats together to create a new rhythm. Essential to any DJ's craft was the ability to find breakbeats that their rivals didn't have yet.
DJs didn't let other people see what records they had. That was part of the thing of being competitive. Who got the beats? And if you got the beats, if it's a competition thing about who got beats, you ain't gonna let me see your beats. No DJ used to let no DJ look at their beats.
Next item, a big favorite with everybody there, Apache, rendered by the popular group The Shadows.
As the relentless search for obscure beats heated up, it was inevitably Cool DJ Herc who discovered the most enduring breakbeat of hip-hop's first decade. And it came from the most unlikely source imaginable. A cover version of the Shadows' hit Apache, recorded by Michael Viner's incredible bongo band, was discovered by Herc in 1975. When he played the record's breakbeat, he energized an audience who had never heard of the Shadows.
Apache was the national anthem of hip-hop when Kool Herc brought that out. But we wasn't calling it Apache, we was calling it The Rock.
Herc had me and Bam going. When he played that song, we was like trying to just look at the label. He kept that quiet for a long time, until eventually I found out what it was.
If I have a record right now and playing somewhere else, I wouldn't tell you the name. You have to find out on your own, because this is where your recognition and your rep come from. You have the record nobody else gets.